Hello, everyone. Welcome you all in another live session. So yes, here I'm Arzu with all of you again. As you all know that every Saturday at 5:30 we are live with all of you. So everyone, first of all, this session is based on HTML basics. As well, we cover some animation with HTML and CSS. Actually, I made this video, like I decided to make this because most of the kids we have, those are not having much experience in HTML, and they usually ask that, okay, ma'am, can we start, like if we start from, website development, web development, how we can create a simple templates or simple things. So I'm here with a solution for all of those students. You can even share your questions with us on Instagram. Now I will not doing any kind of delay with all of you, and I will share my screen. The very first thing is we are going to create a project that is a story based project, and in this project I'll just share my screen first. So I think the screen is visible for all of you. In this, as you all can see that I use one heading, and this story is about a girl name is Emily. So here I'm writing a storyline that Emily is a young girl and she wants to explore much in the coding, and she's very fascinating about HTML language. Now I give a bit like a picture of Emily because I want to show my character, because of course, if there is a story, you must have to put some characters, some things in it, right? So that's why I'm putting it here. Now it says that Emily spent countless hours studying HTML, learning all. So if she learns something, then of course she has to make something. So I'm taking one picture of HTML and one website picture, and here it's like it's a template, it's an animated template. I'll let you know, like if I make some changes with the template, then only it will happen, like something is going to happen. So just wait, let me make some changes with the template of the code, and then you can see the animation happens by this flowers. Just give me a minute. So here, if I make any changes, like suppose for an, yeah. So here you can see that the flower is animated. Yeah. So it was like before that it's fade in and like fade out gradually, right? So actually this is a story based template that we are going to create today. First, we will start with the very basic HTML, and then we will proceed to the CSS for making our flower template animated. Okay, that's exciting. So I'm just sharing my screen with all of you, and what like you will do for making this template. First of all, you must have your story. Okay, the story, if you know about ChatGPT, you can go to ChatGPT, you can type for a story and you can definitely get help from there. So if you don't know about ChatGPT, then I will surely let you know about it. Like I'm sharing my screen. So here is a website of ChatGPT. Like I'll come in the new tab. You can simply type ChatGPT and press enter. You will have this website like opinia.com introducing ChatGPT. When you come over here, it's loading. It takes time, bit more. So it will take me to the website here, and you can click on try ChatGPT. So when you click on this, it will open up, like it will verify that you're human. Yes, I'm human, definitely, without any doubt. So it takes me here. So this is my chatbot, and seriously, these days it's very important for us, for younger kids. Okay, if you want to explore something. So I'm writing, tell me any story based on HTML template. Now I press enter. See, ooh, I got a story. See, this is really powerful tool. This is one of the story that ChatGPT gave us, right? So you can make your own story. You can continue with my own story, because really it's hard. Like in 1 hour, I cannot write the story. So I will do copy paste the dialogues. You can take your book dialogues if you wish to take, or you can go to ChatGPT. It gives you a very good, interesting story. Okay, so instead of John, you can write Emily, and you can make Emily's story. Okay, like a girl story. Now I'll stop sharing my screen. After creating the story, what is the next step? The next step is you will go to CodePen. CodePen is a online editor that offers you to, code free online. So here you can explore more about the things. Now I will change the view. First thing that I'm going to write is HTML, and for writing down the HTML, there is like in code pen, there's no need to write basic structure of HTML, but I will definitely let you know, because if you are using any another editor, then you will write this basic structure. So you will write HTML greater than sign and tab, then it will be coming like this: starting tag and ending tag. After this, you are going to give a title, like, sorry, after this, you will go to give a head tag, then you will be writing title, and inside the title, I will write my story. Okay, this is actually a title that you can give, and whatever you want to see, like on your web, like when you're searching for, like here it's coming codepen.io, right? So here your title will come like my story, kind of. Now after head, I will write body. Actually, when you start with HTML, you have two sections, head and body. Head is where you can link your file, CSS file, JS file. You have other things also. I'll let you know when you are working with the advanced things. And in body, you will see like the whole structure, the whole template that's created inside HTML template, that comes inside the body only. Okay, so inside the body, we will do whatever we are going to make. The first thing that I'm going to create is my heading. So I wrote heading tag. Whenever you wish to create any heading, you must have to put heading tag. Like without heading tag, you cannot do anything. It's really hard for you to continue like without heading tag. Okay, so if you are writing down it like that only, so you'll see a very simple thing here. So the heading I am going to write is Emily, because my story is based on Emily. So I'm going to write Emily, and as you all can see below that, there is my heading. Now the next thing is I am taking up the paragraphs from my story. So I'm giving paragraph tag, like this is my starting and ending tag, and I wish to take the paragraphs over here. So for taking the paragraphs, what we need to write, like I just take out the paragraphs from my project. Okay, like you can take out the paragraph from your story that you have created on Chat GPT. Okay, or if you wish to create your own story, you can do that, and you can leave it like that, like blank, or anything you can write inside. So This is my first paragraph I have created. Now it says that once upon a time there was a young girl named Emily who loved to explore world. So I actually want Emily's picture must be there. So I'm using image tag. So image tag is actually a single tag we are using. It has no closing tag. It has only starting tag. Okay, so here I will write like what link you're going to attach, like what link you're going to attach with your image tag. That's what we are going to do here. Okay, so with image tag, I want a source link. I want some width and height also with my image tag. So that's what I'm going to do here. So here I am just taking like SRC is actually for creating the source, and I will go to assets. In assets, I can find lots of pictures. You can even also find lots of pictures. So I'm searching for girl picture. Okay, and I'm just taking C girl picture. So I can take any girl picture out of here, or I can take any like any Emily character. So I want okay, let's select girl picture. I'll write complete. So I think this picture is good for me. Looks good for me, or any professional picture. I like this one. So I will take this. I will take this one. Okay. So I'll just click on this. It showed me that copied your link. So this it means that my link get copied. I'll go to the source file and I'll paste my link over here. So when I paste my link, I can see, I think, my picture to be here. So yeah, it's very, very, very big. Oh my God. So I want my picture to set the height and width, but I will give alt to my picture. Why this is for? Like suppose sometime happens that your server is down, or it can't, the link is not there for a reason. So it will show you the name of the picture. Okay, so that you'll have an idea. Okay, this was the picture. So I'm just writing profile picture. At least means if suppose it's not there, the picture is not there, so I can write profile picture. After this, what next is that my picture size is very big, and I want the size of the picture should be small. So I will set the width and the height of my picture. Okay, so for setting up the width and height, what we will write is I will write width equals to, and then I'm taking double quotation symbol. And here I will write the parameter for the width. So according to me, I think I can take 400 as a parameter. So I'm taking width as 400. So I'm writing 400, and here I'm writing height, and height, or I'm writing 200. So let's see if it changes. So if I see, okay, the height is small instead of this, so I'm making it as 300 and 200. Let's see. This is fine, but this is not actually fine. So let's make it 300 and 300. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. I can even change the view so that you can easily see the code as well as preview. So this is my Emily character. Now I'm going to write my next paragraph for the character. So the next paragraph I will take again from my story, and this next paragraph is actually telling us about Emily's interest, like in which she is interested more while doing coding. So it says that create a beautiful website. She made beautiful website based on HTML. She learned HTML. So what I'm going to do here is that I want pictures that should be aligned in the same row. Okay, so for this, I will be using table method. What table is? I hope you all know about tables. Like, it's a kind of combination row and columns that we call tables. So what I am going to create is, I will be creating one row here. This is my one row. This is my one row. And I will make columns here, two columns and one row I want for my table. Okay, so if you are introducing your table component into this, then you have the tag that is table tag. Okay, inside the table you will have the tag that is tr stands for row, and inside the tr you will take th actually the header part, means the main part, or td. Okay, so I will take th tag because you know it's a header part, it's a main heading for my table component. So first let's create the table component. I will write table greater than tab. This is table, so let's create tr, means first row I'm creating. Inside first row I'm creating th means t header. And let's see if I write my name Arzu inside t header. Okay, and then I am creating t header again. I'm just giving you a bit introduction. I'm writing my last name is Goswami as this. So in this, like, it's not very much differentiated. Why? Because you know, I'm not having the lines and every kind of stuff of the table. I just made the table, but you're very clear about it. If I copy this tr and I will do the same here. Okay, and here it's not header, this time it's data, like it's like that. Okay, so this is Arzu Goswami, like it's coming in a, like, this is one row. If you will see, this is one row and these are two columns I have, but I want only one row, one column. It's completely depend on you, how many pictures do you want to be here. So I don't want this row, I just delete this row. Okay, and what I want is that I will give some width to my table, and the width of my table I'm giving is I think I can give width as 50%. So for this, I need to put inline style that is from CSS. Okay, so I'm just giving styling from CSS, but it's an inline element style. I'm styling inside the element. So I'm writing style is equals to width. Let's write over here. So I'm just writing style is equals to width, and the width I'm giving 50% of the table. Okay, so this style actually I want, and this should be inside the double quotation symbol. So only one, right here and here. Oh, one I want. Okay, let me cut this out first of all and paste it. Okay, that's fine. So I want my table, see, it's 50%. Now these are separated well. And what I want is, I want inside this, I will use image tags, but first I'm going to search for the images. So I will search for HTML, press enter. So I will take this one or that one. I'm not sure. I will take this one. This looks good. So I'm just taking copy image address. I'll come over here, and here I will take the image tag. I will write image, and this is my tag, and inside I'll paste the link, and the alternate is HTML I wrote. Okay, so I think The picture size is perfect for me. I don't need to resize it. It's fine for me. This is my th. Now I will take another th. It's like it's described that she made a website. It's beautiful website. So let's take html. Let's take our company website. So let's write GoGlobalways website. Okay. So when you search for GoGlobalways, I have this thing, I have this thing. Okay, I have this thing, I have this thing. I will take this one. This looks good. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I will take this one. This is so cute. So I'll take this. So I'll just take copy image address, and yeah, I will also paste this image address to all of you. Those are making. Okay, this is the image address I'm sending. You can take this picture here. So let me come over here again, and I'll come over here and I will give image tag again. So I'm just writing image greater than tab, and here it's like that, and the alternate is go ways website. Okay, see to do. So if I come over here, oh my good, this is so vague. So here I need to set width and height. So here I'll just write width is equals to, it should be 300, and the height is equals to it should be 300. Let me check if it works. So if I come over here, yeah, that's fantastic. It looks good and cool. Whoa. Now I have the table. I have 2 pictures inside the table. You can even add 3 pictures inside the table. It's completely your choice. Okay. Now, even instead of 50%, you can make your table as 100%. And if you did that, it looks like that. It's more arranged now. So I will be like that. I will be doing it like that only. That's good. Now the next part is I will add another paragraph here. So I'll use break command. Break command is actually breaking the things there. Okay, and I will add another paragraph. So in this paragraph, what we are going to make? Actually, in this paragraph, it defines that Emily has created one very beautiful animated website with flowers. So that's what we are going to make now. And let me take the paragraph that she made. Very beautiful website with flowers, real. We are also going to make very beautiful website. Don't worry. So this is the paragraph. This is my next paragraph. Okay, this should be out of the table, guys. It's not inside the table, it's outside the table, like this. Okay, so here if I check, then I can see the paragraph over here. Now after this, I will be start creating my flower stuff. Okay, because Emily loves flowers and I also love flowers, and I know most of my students love flowers. First of all, I will make a container. Okay, so I will make a container with name main. I will make a class for that container. I will let you know what class is. Class is actually defining from where you belongs to. And when you are trying to code a CSS, you can directly call the class and you can, do the code part. So I will make main section, and the class for the main section I'll give as flower content. Okay, so let's make the main section. So I'm just making main, and in this I will be creating a class, and the class name I will give as flower content. Okay, so write flower dash content. This is my main class. Inside the main, I want to create one section. So these are my sections actually. One box, inside the one box, there is another box like that. Okay. So here I will take the section, and this section also I will make one class for this section also. Okay. So the class for this section I'll be making is a flower. So I'm just writing down the class as flower for this section. So I will write class, and this class will be flower. That's it. Now, after making these section, I will make the division. Division is actually one container. Actually, I'm going to make petals of my flowers. So I will make big petal, I will make small petals like this, and I will be making the containers for the petals. So I will make div, I will make big petal, and big petal 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of. So I'm just writing it down like this. So I will make div is another container, and in this div I will create a class. Okay, I will make this div as like this only. So I'll simply create a class, and the class name I can give as big petal, because I want big petal, 4 big petals. So I will simply write big petal, and big petal 1, because I'm going to make 4 OC. Sorry, it's PETAL. Okay, and here I will write big petal 1. That's fine. Okay, so you will be creating the class like that, like big petal space big petal 1, and that should be inside the double quotation symbol, because everything should inside the double quotation symbol, then only it works properly. Though there's nobody to do that, just Control C and come over here. V, because I want to create 4 petals, 4 big petals. So I'm simply writing down petal 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So I'm simply writing 2, here 3, and here 4. That's done. Now these are my big petals only. What we can do is, like, we can work with the big petals now. It's all right. Okay, you can work with small petals. So I'm working with big petals for now. Let's see. So I think I have done a lots of part of the code, and now I will proceed to the CSS part. First, let me check how many of you are doing this and how many of you are facing the problem. If you're facing any problem, please let me know. I'm here to listen always. Okay, so let's come over the CSS part. I want to create my flower and big petal flower. I just want to create. Okay, it's P2. Now, for the CSS part, what is the first step that we are going to follow is that flower content means the class that we have made, flower content, and we always call the class with a dot. Okay, so let me explain you. This is your class, flower content. I'm just copy this code, and I will place dot and do this and curly brackets, and inside this I will be writing down the code, because this is actually the format of writing down the code. Now I will make background, and I will merge the color of the background, like the gradients I will be making. You can, if you search for background gradients, you can find the code. So I will search for background, and the background will be linear gradient. Okay, so the background you will be writing linear gradient, and there should be the dash between this. Okay, now the color code for linear gradient I will just copy paste from the website. You can search, you can go on web, and you can search. There is a good resource, that is W3 School. You can go there and you can search, you can find good solution over there. So I simply just put the gradient of my background, like flower content gradient should be this. Now, after setting up the gradient, then I will do align items to be center and display to be flex. So the same thing, I will write align items that will be center, and the display. Okay, first of all, this will not come to the center part, and the format you're writing always like this, okay? And you will end up the line with this only. So every time, whenever you will write like this. Everyone, please continue like with this part, so that we'll proceed to the next part over here. So here the items, like align items, are center. Okay, then I will write display, and this display I will write as flex. Flex is actually, if you like, it can cover the complete background, and it will be very good to, like, if you view something. Yeah, the height is 50 VH. Before that, I told you that what VH is. VH is viewport height, means how much height you want. And I will take justify content. These are the parameters actually that you need to set, because if you're not setting these parameters, your the background will not look good and beautiful. And the width I'm setting is viewport height. I think it's clear, and I have set up my background like this. So it's like that, but what if I make it as 100, width as 100? That looks good, I think. Let me check. 100. Okay, I want to make it as 200. Ooh, that's nice. This is what I want. Okay, so I want the backdrop should look like this. That's cool. Now, after this, I want to call my another class, that is flower. Okay, so of course, whenever you call the like class, you will call it with a dot. So I will write flower. I will take curly brackets, and here I will write display, and this will be grid. Then I will write grid template columns. Means grid is actually defining, the lines where you want the position, where you want your petals to be. Okay, so that's why I'm defining the grid. So here I'm defining grid template columns, and here I will write repeat 6. So this you can actually, troubleshoot by yourself. Mostly you can, if you give this grid, it's fine. You can search more about grid on web so that you will have, like, you will get more idea about it. Otherwise, you can have our courses, like we explained so well everything. So you can have our courses. Definitely, you can contact. Our contact information is given below the video. So yeah, it's 60, and again it's 40 pixel for me. Okay, so I think this is done, like I have decided the grid of my flower that it should be like this only. Now I'll talk about big petals, because see, I made only big petals actually. If I talk about, like, see the flower, the big petal one, petal two, three, four, kind of. So I'll talk about big petals. So in this, like if you take the class of big petal, and small petal, like it's compatible, like both. So let's check this out. First of all, this much have you all done? Let me check. All of you have done with this much part of the code. Yeah, most of you are doing okay. So here now we will do the part for big petals. Okay, now let's come to here. After the flower, the part that we come is big petal. So I will write simply big petal, and in this you will put the animation, because I want animation to be there for the petals. And here the animation I will be writing as 3000 milliseconds. Actually 1000 millisecond is equals to 1 second, that's why. So I will write show. Every time I do wrong. Yeah. Okay, then here forwards, like I want this to be like this kind of animation to be there. You will find lots of animations here. Okay, and then the image, and this should be linear gradient to left. RGBA. RGBA is actually the gradient of, the mixture of colors. So you can pick your RGBA. I told you already in previous videos. You can please go and check our previous videos based on HTML and CSS. I already told you about this gradients, numbers and everything. So I will pick the gradient is like, and there is alpha channel that is 0.8. So I just wish to pick alpha channel that will be 0.8. So here I will take as 0.8. Yeah. So the gradient that I will look for is 0.8. Let's see, something is going to here. So I just want to make some petals also. And after this, I'll put the comma and press enter, and I will write again RGBA. And this time I pick any random color. So it should be 153, 225, 51, and 0.2, this thing I want over here. And then opacity I want to set. So opacity will be 0. And now it's all about small petal, and we are not going to do with the small petal. We will do only the big petal, because we have done with big petals only. So for big one, like we will have like do this much first of all. So for big petals, I have 4 petals, like big petal 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so the same stuff you're going to follow for the big petals. I'll just let you know how. So let's come to the big petal only, and this time I will call each class like big petal 1, and here I will write border radius. Border radius will be 100%. Okay, and 0. And now box shadow we are talking about. We want box shadow. So the box shadow, it will be 0 than 2.75 EM. EM, what EM is, I also told you already, 4.5 EM. And here the combination I'm taking is 0, 0, 0, and 0.2. 0.2 is actually the alpha channel we are creating. Okay. So grid column here, and grid column border shadow. After border shadow, actually we also like box shadow, we also want border radius, so we will take border radius. Okay, so the border radius I want as 0 and 100%. Yeah, so grid column I want as 4. This grid column is actually defining the position where my petal has to be drawn. And grid row will be like 4 divided by -1, and this is my grid row. Now if I'll see, I'll come down. Okay, so my big petal 1 is this. Now let's copy paste this command, same command over here. Like I'm just copying this command and paste it over here. So this will be big petal 2, and this time the animation delay I will do for my big petal. I'm just writing animation delay, and that should be 200 milliseconds delay. And border radius, this time I will write as like this 0 I will write before, and then 100. Box shadow I'm writing 2.750 and then 4.5. So I'm just taking this out, I'm just cutting this out, and here I will paste this one. RGBA 0.2 is fine. Then grid column is this and grid row is this. That's absolutely fine. Now let's come on to big petal 3, because there are 4 petals. So let's come on 3, third part. Here I will give the class as big petal 3. And what happened with petal number 3? So the big petal 3 is actually like the same thing we are going to do, is just we are going to make changes with some things. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. Like the time delay we will be making as 300 milliseconds instead of that. So I'll just come over here and let's come to big petal 3. Here animation delay I am giving as 300 milliseconds, and then the border radius will be 100%, and I'll just cut this out, and here I'll paste the 0, this one. Then border shadow is like 0 and -2.75. So I'll just cut this out, I'll just take 0, and here I will write minus, and this will be 4.5 EM. It's fine, RGBA is fine. The column is like now 1/4 this time. So I'm just writing 1/4, and here I will write this. Now let's come on to the petal number 4. So when we come to petal number 4, let's see what changes we'll do here. So petal number 4, animation delay, I'm giving as 400 milliseconds. This should be 0 and 100%. So I'm just writing 0 and 100%. Then this will be minus 2.75 pm, then 0, and then 4.5 RGB is this, then 1 by 4, and it should be 1. Okay, now I think the big petal part is done, and I actually want that these things, the small petals I'm not doing right now, you can like do that properly. Now you have to show the petals, right? So for showing the petals, you have one code, like you will call the keyframes. Okay, so I'll just writing it down. I'm coming down and I will write at the rate, oh sorry, keyframes show petals, and here you will write from opacity 0. You close this. Yes, okay. Acha. When I think it's already closed here. I need to remove this. Okay, and this should be here. That's cool. Now to opacity 1. Woohoo. Let's see if my petals are visible. Yeah, these are visible, but what I feel is that the gradient is somewhere is not somewhere, and it's very fast. Let me do that 4,000, and we do that 3,000. So let me do like, see, it's coming one by one, and it should be 2,000. Okay, and it's like that. So see, the petals are coming. See, it's quietly slower, and we need to actually define the basic, like position, the proper position of the petals. So let's check this out. Big petal 1 is like the border radius is this, the box shadow is this, RGB is this. Okay, grid column is the border radius I'm giving for 2 times for big petal 1. Why? So it should be like border radius 100, and this is this, and the column is this, and this is fine. Okay, big petal 2 is animation delay 2000 millisecond. I did. Okay, box shadow will be this, and box radius will be this, and border radius will be this, and column is this, and grid is this. That's fine. Now grade 3 is this, and is this, and now grid column is this, and it should be 1 by 4. It should be 1 by 4. You can also change the big petal 3 should be 1 by 4, not like this. Okay, and now let's come to the big petal 5 1. Oh sorry, the 4 1. So let's see the 4. It's 1 by 4, 1 by 4. It should be like this, it should be like this, it should be like this, and this is fine. Okay, so 2 are here, and petal number 3 is invisible. Why it is invisible? Let me check. Let me give it to 3,000. Okay, and train. Okay, so it's pedal number three, again, border radius 2 times. I don't want that to be. So it's like 100, 0, 1 by 4, and petal number 3 will be 4 by minus 1. So 4 by minus 1 it should be. And let's see, box 2, 3. Okay, that's nice. Only one flower petal is remaining. Let me check what's wrong with another one, the fourth one. So the fourth one is, let's take it as 400 milliseconds only. And petal number 4 is this. Okay, this is EM. Okay, this is that, this is. And here again, the border radius, which I don't want to be here. And I think it doesn't matter, but let's see. Okay, only one petal is remaining there, and that we need to figure out which one. Big petal, I think animation delay is not there in big petal 1. Let's see. Let me copy this. Paste it here, and rest is fine, but it should depend on the position, right? It's not depending on this one. So actually the grid position we need to decide, but it's all right. Like, you guys have an idea about how to do the animation part. Only my one petal is remaining here. It's all depend on the grids. So if you will change, yeah, like you will make changes with grid, column and row. If you'll explore more about you, like with yourself, you can definitely find it. So I hope we are able to complete this thing in 1 hour. Like, you complete the concept of tables, you learn about HTML basic tags, basic structure, you know about bit CSS. So actually it's based on HTML completely, but I really want I really wanted to give small introduction of CSS. We will have more videos for CSS to make animations, to make different things, right? So this is a great story. You can definitely create your story with pictures, or instead of, like, here I made one, like 4 petals only. You can make 8, you can make more, you can even fill your complete thing with the petals only. Okay, so it's completely depend on you how you can do that. And yeah, guys, I think it's done. And I will definitely meet you soon in the next session, and let's wait for our next session. Whatever the topic you wish to, like, you want, please send us messages. We really want your idea as well, right? You can even comment down below. Okay, everyone. So bye bye.